Hello everybody. We are just getting started here and I'm just wrapping up some setup, but I should be popping on screen right about now. How's everybody doing? Good to see you, good to see you. I know, 2 days in a row. What is happening? I'm taking myself back to where I enjoy just streaming. Oh no, I've got my stream open. One sec. Close that. I started to echo a little bit. Oh yeah, you, I don't know if you, when you were in the last stream, Solus, did you see the desk setup that we have now? I've got the other scene set up here so you can see the book. You can see what I'm working on. So I take the prompt and work on it on camera. Last stream, I realized that there was some more of those awkward silences that we've been dealing with. Like when I'm thinking and I forget to, you know, narrate my thought process. So I've added the back music. I've got a little playlist. It's only like 6 or 7 songs long, so it might repeat if it gets old. I'll be adding things as stream goes, not as this stream goes on, but like in future streams. I did it, yeah. The camera that I'm using is less than desirable, so I need a little bit of improvement. I would love this to be in focus and like zoomable, but I've got focus like way up here, and then as I get closer to the paper, it starts to lose me. Like, and then it gets real fuzzy by the time I'm actually down on the paper, so. But we're learning. Yeah, it actually, stream is starting to look like an actual stream now, rather than just me and my phone sitting in a camper in the middle of the woods. We've come so far, chat. You mean for the desktop, like for this? Like a key light for this scene? This yellow mat is not doing me any favors either. It definitely like flattens the color quite a bit. But yeah, I need like a proper overhead light, because right now my key light is off to the side and it's, well, hang on. I do have something I can try. Give me, oh, thanks, Ange. I'm glad that you liked it. I'll be back in just a second. I actually have a box of new bulbs that are to replace these like off colored ones, so give me just a second and I'll see if I can improve the lighting a little bit. I'm gonna mute myself while I'm up moving around, but thank you guys for being here. I appreciate seeing you guys right before we even get started. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna unmute myself so you can at least hear what's happening, even if you can't see me. But I have different bulbs. I think these might actually be the same ones, but let's see what we can do here. Ooh, no, these ones are definitely not the same. Let's see. That seemed to help a little bit. I'm a little off center on screen, so I can't really see exactly, but that was bulb number 1 being changed. Get the ASMR of me pulling light bulbs off. You know, I know that's what you all come here for. Ow. Bulbs are hot, man. Okay, and these are the same. So I had one special bulb. So if I turn this like that, that's about as bright as I'm gonna get. It feels brighter, anyway. Maybe it's because I'm standing up at the moment, but let's see what it looks like from the screen here. Okay, that looks a little bit brighter anyway. I don't know if it's actually brighter, but I would believe it. Okay, let's go here. But have you guys been? I've been missing you, Solus. I talked about you on I don't know if it was the last stream or the stream before. I hadn't seen you in a while. It's good to see you back. It's good to hear from you. I meant on your page, but sure. I don't know if I'm tracking. I might have missed something. Oh, whoops. That was not real. I was trying to open up Kofi and I clicked the test alert. Yeah, less of a shadow. You meant on my page. Yeah, trying to light this frame, correct? And that's what we're talking about? You want the book to be more lit? That's what I was trying to do. I don't have a desk lamp or something to put light like right over the top of me. I have my key light, which is a ceiling fan, and my webcam light, but it's pointed at my face and I can't point it down. But so this will have to work for now. But what better way to break in this page than with a prompt? What do you guys have for me tonight? Anything that's been itching? What are we gonna put on paper? Ooh, I'm sorry if that's like a lot, but no, I had fun making that short today, Ange. I really enjoyed it. Well, you took apart the resting. It was yes, that's what my microphone is mounted on. I needed that. I didn't need a light right then. Marbles in the mouth. Okay. We've got marbles in the mouth from Solus. We'll start this one at 13, 15. Why are you wiggling so much, microphone? Stop it. Freaking me out. had a very hard time understanding one of my classmates today. I tried so hard. Yeah. Sometimes there's just a disconnect between people's explanation styles. I've definitely have had that happen. Okay. For the marble mouth prompt? Yeah. Interesting. Okay. I walked myself into a corner. I used the wrong word first, and now my brain is short-circuiting. Give me a moment here. We'll get there. We're back on track now. I speak a few languages, but apparently I don't speak that. And says, this is cool. I love getting to watch the process. Oh, I appreciate it. This is something that I've wanted to do since we started. Like, this is part of the entertainment value, if you want to call it entertainment. I don't know if you can call it entertainment, but I'm trying to make it entertaining with the music and improving the stream, and like I'm trying to make this an enjoyable place to hang out. I appreciate it. Seeing you actively write is dope. It's a good level up for the stream, in my honest opinion. I thank you. I appreciate that. I think so too. It's kind of unnerving because it's like I've never really thought about how bad my handwriting is in general. like I can read it, which is all that I really need to do when I'm doing voiceovers or like when I'm reading the poem back. But having other people see it, and if you're trying to like track where I'm at, I don't think that it's even legible to anyone watching on mobile or even on a TV, unless you're like standing there like this trying to see what the words are. And then that's oh wow, I shouldn't get that close to the camera. I had a rupture and I just noticed it in the camera. I mean, I've noticed it all day because it's been annoying me, but I just leaned in really close and saw it out of my peripherals. It's like, ugh. Sorry, everybody. I won't do that again. You write as good as you draw. Hey, hey now. Even though that's a text, and I didn't hear the tone that you probably said that with, I think I know what you meant, Ange. That's okay. Next time we do the roast poems, I'll get you back, Ange. Somebody recommended that in my friend group, not in the actual chat. I'm like, oh, you should have a tier of the thing where if somebody like has their, I don't have stream points or anything like that turned on right now, but I guess that's a thing on Twitch where people that watch can like accumulate points and then spend them to get me to do things. And one of my friends has a roast where like if you spend the points then you get roasted by the person streaming, and they suggested that I do that for poems, and I think that would be really funny. Roast poems, I'm in. The New York in me would have fun. Yeah, no, it's gotta be. It's not like real roasts as far as like roasts are concerned, because not this is the internet. Like I wouldn't do anybody actually dirty. I also don't know any of you well enough to roast you in a capacity that I feel would be endearing, and it's very hard to have a like an actual roast of somebody without actually knowing them very well. Because you don't want to cross any like boundary lines. At least I don't. Some people don't give a shit, but they should. I have tough skin. Yeah, me too. Okay, that's time 25:17. So 12 minutes 2 seconds on this one, just over 12 minutes. Are you trying to say certain, Solus? Easiest roast of the night. Fat fingers on the keyboard. I got you. See what I did there? Okay, marbles in the mouth for Solus. I wrote this poem in 12 minutes and 2 seconds. I've swallowed insults I should have thrown, bitten my tongue nearly off entirely, cashed in favors held on loan, searching for words of others to inspire me. Guiltful lumps of shame that won't come out, tripping over teeth that won't move aside. What the fuck am I talking about? Left holding my own conversation to no one's surprise. Maybe all the ideas just got garbled. Let me try again to get through to you. Opening my mouth and all that comes out are marbles, shattering on the ground any hope I once knew. It's a little bit literal take on the prompt, but that's where I ended up. I ended up getting off kilter here in the last little bit. I had to redo a line, which I usually do that when I run into a roadblock. If I've got a rhyme that I just can't make work, I'll just scratch the line out, change the ending of the line that I'm having issues with, and then try again. Follow what comes rather than try to force something that doesn't fit. That's the way that I like to write anyway. How do you do that? You gotta push this. You gotta push this part. It makes the pointy part come out, and then you use the pointy part on the paper, and then the words come out of the pen, and then you just write them in order, like this. And then after I do that, I lean over here, and then I read the words that I wrote using the pen. Don't leave. I'm having fun. I'm not trying to be an asshole. Please don't leave. I love it. Thank you, Ange. I appreciate it. Let's see. So I have a question for you two. When I'm actively working on a prompt, should I make this banner go away? I like that it hides my keyboard for the most part, but I don't know if it's distracting. I don't know if it's too busy, if seeing the keyboard is that bad. If I don't even need that prompt, if I should put something else in this empty space, like at the top of screen, like up here, if I should put something else right here. I don't know. I like it being there. I like something being there. I don't know if it's going to be this prompt, but I do enjoy something being there. Oh man, Solus, I hope you didn't leave. I'm sorry. No, come back. All right, there we go. Prompt isn't bad there, but I would change the color. Okay. So let's do that. Let's do that while I've got someone here that can see colors, because that's helpful. Okay. What do you think it should be? Oh, it doesn't tell me. Yeah, so my other thought for that concept, Solus, is if I build like a Google Docs queue that I could link to stream, so people could sign in and request their prompt, and then I go to that Google and it will like load the prompt on screen, so people can put as many prompts in there as they want, and I'll just have it pick like a random prompt and then go from there. But I just am worried about that being like too much. I really like the intimacy of like picking them straight from chat and like the instant response of like, oh hey, does anybody have a prompt? Or I have like a little bit of a queue or a little list built up, like that's fine. But excuse me. Oof. Okay, this one? Does this work? Oh, it doesn't change. I have to click OK every time. Something like the color of my logo. Isn't my logo black? Yeah, you guys will have to help me out with the color here, so I'm just gonna click through them and see what we like here. Let's go with this one. That's very bright. I think if I change the outline of that, that wouldn't be terrible. So I just popped the outline off of it entirely. I think I can try white on the inside. Let's see, this is AAAAAFF. That's what color I have chosen currently, I guess. Matching with the BYG color, I think, is best. Oh, I see. That's the logo you guys are talking about. Shit, what color is that? Can I snag a color? Yeah, I understand now, and I'm sorry. I was thinking my logo like the one that I have on my hat, which is just a black patch with white lettering, but I understand. Okay, I can figure this out. One sec. Pretty sure I still have that project open somewhere where I can sample the color. There it is. What color are you? 96695E. Okay. 96695E. Okay. Okay. That is the exact same color. Ooh, okay, we want to change the background. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. We want a white background. Let's... Not gonna lie, I kind of hate that. That looks poopy poopy. Let's see if I can outline it and see if it makes it pop against that. It gets so degraded when it's that size. Yeah, back to black. Yeah, that just looks better. It's easier to read too. Okay, let me see if I can shrink this too. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Okay. Okay. I just saw myself in the camera and I'm looking like a disappointed older sibling. I'm just like staring at my own. It looks like I'm looking at my stuff here. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I'll have to play around with it a little bit. I like that. I like how it looks now better than how it was though. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. Color is hard. Color's hard. Okay, so that's there. This is here. We are good. Music is still playing. My microphone has good levels. I'm ready for another prompt, or I can just go big screen. We can hang out, talk like this. Then everything we just worked on doesn't matter if I do this. Oh man, I miss you guys. This is fun. I'm really happy to be doing more of this. I would like to get in the habit of doing this like consistently. That's partly why I've been like motivating myself to make the stream look nice and get the setup kind of figured out, because I would love to come home and just spend some time writing. If I'm going to be writing, I would love to turn it on and hang out. I can't believe you shaved your hair off. Well, it'll grow back. Or it won't. Those are my options. I'll catch you again, don't worry. I'll do the chin to back of head comb over. I'll look like Cousin It, but in reverse. Oh, this is one of my ideas. Oh, it doesn't show up in the green screen. That's so funny. I want to try these writing dice. I want to try and make like do a video with the writing dice involved, where I roll the dice off and write like either a poem or a short story. I think this might be my next will it poem idea, because it's supposed to be exactly for that. It's inspiration for creative writing. You roll the dice and it gives you like character dimensions, time, place, a theme, what the conflict is. It's for short stories. So I think it would be really fun to try to write a poem using these restrictions. And like if it says third person, like try to write the whole thing in third person, like incorporate all of the things that the dice requests. I think that could be a lot of fun. We'll have to have a beard or mustache competition. I'm not shaving mine off this year. I have to clean it up for my job. Well, hopefully, cross your fingers for my job interview, but that's not, I don't even find out if I get an interview for another week. So friends you never knew you needed. Okay. Let's get into this. We'll start this one. We'll just call it 40 straight up. I'm living with my sister now, and she has a 1-year-old Siamese that I got her last year for Christmas, so there are 4 fur babies here now, closer to my 200 goal. Oh man, 200 is the goal, and that's a lot of cat. That's a lot of, and I'm choosing to say the word cat. That is a lot of cat. 200? That's 800 feet. That's 3,200 toe beans. That's too many beans. Toe beans, toe beans, toe beans, toe beans. Don't copyright strike me, YouTube. I'm saying toe beans, not Jolene. Don't you do it. That half hour screws me up. Oh, weird. 5.5 hours ahead. That is strange. It must be like right in the middle of one of the time as a construct zones. Newfoundland Standard Time, the only place to be in the half-hour zone. That's so strange. That would throw me off too. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock here. I've got about another hour of stream, then I'm gonna bail off and go to the gym. Give all the after-work crowd a chance to clear out first. And that's time 48:27. So 8.5 minutes on this one, Solus. You know, it's a little goofy, and I didn't go back and fix things that I probably would if I was doing a rewrite, but that kind of defeats the purpose of the prompt poem. I did it in the first one because I got really off track, but I just kind of went with the silliness of the first little bit of this one. So sorry if it's not what we were expecting or wanting from the prompt, but this is Friends You Never Knew You Needed for Soulless Druid. I wrote this poem in 8 minutes and 27 seconds. Friendship is an often undervalued commodity, traded for pennies on the dollars of emotional stocks. The best ones can't remember how they met. Even the worst remember to gift you socks. People on this earth that at a moment's notice would drop their day and bring 2 shovels. Some of the strongest bonds connect us even after death. Childhood memories with wrapping paper cudgels. But my favorite friends are the ones met by chance, be it at bars, train stations, or bookstores. The ones that choose each other without a second glance. 2 connected hearts, friends to their cores. I actually like how that came out reading it. I had my fears when I was reading it on paper, but reading it out loud, I think, gives it a little more life to me. Thank you for the prompt. That was good. Okay. Thanks, Ange. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like it. Oh. I didn't realize you were gone, Solus. I'll reread it. I'm supposing you didn't hear the poem. I can read it a second time. It'll save you having to go back and rewatch it if you want. Or you can go back and rewatch it too if you want. Up to you. I didn't realize you had to bounce. Oh, bummer. Okay. Well, now that you're back, I'll reread it. This is Friends You Never Knew You Needed for Soulless Druid. I wrote this poem in 8 minutes and 27 seconds. Friendship is an often undervalued commodity, traded for pennies on the dollars of emotional stocks. The best ones can't remember how they met. Even the worst remember to gift you socks. People on this earth that in a moment's notice would drop their day and bring 2 shovels. Some of the strongest bonds connect us even after death. Childhood memories with wrapping paper cudgels. But my favorite friends are the ones met by chance, be it at bars, train stations, or bookstores. The ones that choose each other without a second glance. 2 connected hearts, friends down to their cores. What is my page weight? No idea, my friend. It came from a responsible source. That's what it says on the back of the book. It is the Pen Plus Gear Walmart brand composite notebook. So, I don't actually know. I found you by chance, but circumstances make us all friends. Oh, it's a rock that is shaped like a duck head. That's absolutely what it is. I found it on, I didn't find it. My dad found it and gave it to me. But somebody was talking about cool rocks. I think it was Bree. Bree H was in one of the last streams talking about cool rocks. And I said, I have a cool rock. Do you like cool rocks? And I ran and went and grabbed it out of the windowsill. But yeah, it's a rock that looks like a duck head. Quack. I use it to hold down this side of the page so it doesn't like roll back on me. So I've been using it over here just a little ways off screen to keep the book stable. I thought you were asking about the weight of the paper, like printer paper weights. My brain is just not braining. That poem made me tear up. Oh man. Thanks. I'm sorry for making you tear up. I'm glad that you liked the poem though. Yes, fondly named Howard by chat. Well, now I've got to put Howard's name on this. I'll get a. It's kind of funny because Howard is one of my dad's brothers, like my uncle is named Howard. That's not true. That's not true at all. Howard is my cousin, not my uncle. He's just a lot older than me and my cousin. Yeah, okay. Same last name. Yeah. I didn't know who Howard the Duck was, Solus. I got edumacated on stream when that happened. It was a good time. I got to look at this terrible faced duck. Like, yeah, God. I wanted to make a dark joke. Well, as long as it's like, you know, not gonna get me banned, go ahead. Don't degrade people. Don't be rude to cultures, and make whatever jokes you want that are, you know, not terrible. And we all can kind of agree on what terrible jokes are. You'll know. You'll get timed out. I don't have very many moderators anymore. But Bird, I think Bird's my only active moderator that pops into stream like pretty consistently, but we both are very busy this summer, so. You know of it, but not very familiar. Yeah, I didn't even know what it was. I googled the movie, and the picture of the duck is absolutely yucky. It's disgusting. I don't understand why anybody would do that. Let's see, can I open this? What happens here? Okay, so this is up. So I can move this. Okay, let me turn this off real quick. Boop. Make sure I don't open my browser into something terrible. It's weird, dude. The shit that you have to Google as a writer is so... Yeah, I clear my search history so often, and it's not because of anything like nasty, but it is, but it's not. And it's not even for me. It's just for like subject research for like things I want to write about. Or like how to redo like certain things in a fantasy setting. It's like, okay, well, I got to do a little bit more digging in. And then the shit that you have to Google is... I'm on a list somewhere. I know it. This thing would have absolutely given me nightmares as a child. Like not even close to not. Look at this thing. Look at how yucky this thing is. Ugh. That's what I imagine it sounds like, and I've never seen the movie. Terrible. Oh, this is fun. I'm enjoying this. Thank you, everybody. Oh, I did not realize. I didn't realize that when I change scenes like that, when I open the big webcam, it stops the music. I'll have to remember that. The fight to not write random parody songs all the time. Is that a prompt or is that a struggle? Because I also have that struggle. I just write them in my head and then sing them to myself while I'm driving or in the shower or walking around the house. Basically, I sing little songs to myself quite often. I've never seen the full movie because it just looked stupid. I was getting attacked for saying that it looked bad. Ange and Bree were very adamant that it was worth the watch. It's like, okay, well, I'm glad that somebody likes it, because it doesn't look like something that I would watch. Not as an adult, maybe as a kid, but even then it probably would have scared me. Oh yeah, the little Fallout guy gets disappeared into the green screen. It happens. He's just dyeing his hair. He's out there styling. Yeah, one of the hoodies that I wear fades into the green screen too, so I'm just the head. Contract law and such is maddening. I bet it's very, very deep. I bet it has a lot of people looking for loopholes. So I imagine it would be very frustrating if they leave any gray area. Oh God, it's too early for that. Woof. When is season 2 Fallout coming? I don't know. I know that they've talked about it and it has been greenlit from what I understand, but I don't actually know. If I remember right, they dropped the first one with no real advertisement campaign. They just kind of put it out and people ate it up. Makes me wonder if they're going to do that for season 2 as well. I haven't written a Fallout poem in a hot second either, but I have started playing a Fallout tabletop RPG with my friend group. That's been a lot of fun. I've kind of remade Alaska in the Fallout universe and have like a fleet of vertibirds that are moving back and forth from the wasteland to Alaska. I'm trying to get the campaign to move to like my current city, but in the Fallout universe. I think it would be really fun. So it says, I watched more of Hellraiser when I was 8 than I watched of the movies when I was in my mid-30s. I've never seen a single Hellraiser movie, I'm not gonna lie. I used to have the action figures, the guy with all the needle heads, or needles in his head, but I have never actually seen the movies. He says, I loved it. Yeah, I did too. I watched it in one sitting, basically. It was very good. Gremlins is not one that I've seen either. That's also not one I've seen. Leprechaun in Space? I don't know what that is. Pinhead. Are you naming the character, Ange, or is this a directed statement again? I can't draw and I'm a pinhead. Starting to hurt my feelings. I'm kidding. Internet, I'm kidding. Yeah, so I've been editing my my poetry voiceovers and some stuff for my other channel, and I realize how sensitive this microphone is. I spent almost 3 hours editing, just cutting out my like every 2 sentences, I've got to go cut like a half second of me inhaling out. It's like, man, this is thank you all for bearing with me for these live setups like that. Pinhead is in Hellraiser. Okay, I gotcha. You just realize view many people you need to take all your money. You lost me. I don't actually think I understand. But oh, yeah, fair. Let's see, it's 6:20 for me, so I've probably got enough time for 2 more prompts. If anyone's got a follow-up prompt, we can do another poem, or we can just hang out and chat too. It's up to you guys. I've got the prompt banner up. I actually really like this. Thank you guys for helping me tune that. It looks good matching the logo, I think. It's a lot easier to read than it was when we started. So I appreciate that. Let me get this out of the way. We'll get the pen on here. I don't remember. I don't know what aspect of what I was talking about your question is in regards to. So it's the voiceover stuff that I was working on, or the other channel stuff. I'm not sure how far back you are, if there's if a delay has developed. Oh, I have a question. I think I'm gonna put it in a poll for the whole page, but what device do you guys watch me on? Are you both watching me on mobile? Are you watching me on a computer? Are you watching me on a TV? I've started wondering that. So YouTube Analytics shows me that I don't even remember the percentage, but there's a huge percentage of the people that see my channel that watch me on TV, and it makes me wonder, like, how? Because I would imagine that most of you are on mobile most of the time. That's where I watch almost all my YouTube unless I'm going to bed. But I also watch on my computer a lot because I've got 2 monitors, so I'll be gaming on this monitor, and then on this monitor I've got YouTube playing, and just for background noise. Do you not have a pop filter? No, I do. It has a pop filter. It's leaned where it's supposed to be according to what things are said, but if I lean in really close and I inhale, you can just hear it. Like, it's just turned up and you can hear it pretty good. It doesn't like peak, like it's not clipping like off the top for my audio software, but it's just like I can hear myself breathe. It's not in a way that is like pinging. Like, I think the pop filter is doing what it's supposed to do as far as I can tell, but it's not, I still want to edit out all of those like really loud, like, because that shit is annoying. It's more cohesive with that, with like those inhales edited out, or if I were to leave them in, you mean? Because when I leave them in, it's all I can hear. And when I'm listening to my own, like when I'm doing editing and I'm listening to the audio a few times, like it's all I'm listening for is my inhales. I think we lost Solus again. Oh, he's in chat. Well, I mean, I can see you guys are still popping up pretty consistently together. I'm confused too now. I don't know what you were asking me, I guess. And I think I got lost. It's only showing one person on chat. Well, I show two people. I've got two people right here. Mobile at the moment. Okay, that's cool. Mobile mostly, mobile at the moment. I can live with that. Let's see, the music is still playing. Okay, that's good. I keep worrying that the music is going to clip out even though I have it set to loop, so it'll just keep playing when it finishes. I was thinking about, I don't know if people would make use of it, but trying to build a like writing or like lo-fi playlist using some of like YouTube stuff and just have it on in my channel like as a live that just stays on, kind of like with the music playing that you could turn on and just have on in the background. Do metal growl vocals for a sec? Buddy, that's not my thing. Oh no, you're fine, Angie. You don't have anything to apologize for. Are you seeing Solus in chat and it just shows one other viewer? Because I'm still seeing Solus's chats pop up. So I'm not sure what is happening as far as the disconnect goes, but do metal growl vocals for a sec. No. I'll give you a Geralt of Rivia impression. But that's about the best I can do. I'm not a singer. Even though I wish I was. Metal growl vocals is definitely not the type of shit I would sing. I would sound like a dying something. I don't even know what. I see his chats, but only one person. Weird. Okay. That's strange. That is one genre of music that I just have never been able to, like, really get into. You can adjust your monitor levels. I mean, yeah. I could. I mean, I can turn myself way up and start peaking. I can turn myself quiet, but, like, yeah. Yeah, I just mean, like, those kinds of things. Like, one of my like little side projects I would love to do this year is to do a some kind of a music like release or song or something, but that's not going to be on this channel. That'll be on the hobbies channel. Speaking of, I did make the other channel. If you guys want to check out the stuff that I'm doing that's not poetry related and not sobriety related, it's just like whatever the hell I feel like making. My variety channel is live. I just started it. It's got a couple of like Blood Bowl things where I'm being a radio announcer. It's goofy, and there's going to be a lot of goofy shit posted on there, but you wanted me to go vote. I can't hear the music, which I'm happy about. Oh, okay, like the like the music that's in stream right now. You should be able to. It should be making noise anyway. It's turned way down. It's just supposed to be like a background break. We heard you sing about toe beans earlier, so I don't think it's your music genre. I mean, I'll sing about anything. My playlist shuffles a lot. I listen to a wide variety of music. Yeah, it's supposed to be low. It's just supposed to be in the background. So like when I'm writing, there's some kind of ambient besides the pen scratching. I was noticing when Richard was in chat the other day that while I was writing, it was very silent. So added that little bit of music to it to kind of break that silence when I'm actually writing. But, oof, I'm going to mute myself very quickly. Excuse me. Yep. Yeah, people pop in every once in a while. Like I imagine that I'm on some kind of live stream thread, so people will pop in, see what I'm doing, try to figure out what my stream's actually about, not chat, and then leave, and it's fine. That's what happens. But or what happens a lot when I'm on like streaming on shorts, like I'm doing vertical streams, people will pop in, say my name, and then if I don't, they'll just leave. Hang on. When I mute this, you're freaking me out. You said that sounded good. It's like I muted myself when I just burped. You shouldn't have been able to hear that. Yeah, scaring me. What's the Dave Chappelle skit? Turn my headphones up. Turn my headphones up. Turn them up. This is not a dance. Let me out. Let me out. This is not a dance. Let's see. I have been kicking a song idea around like in my head while I'm driving. The last one we did, apparently the delay is a little bit delayed then. My button is supposed to be instant, but fair enough. Sorry about that. Oh, you have nothing to apologize for, Solus. Oh man, okay. Forgot. I've been like getting lyrics stuck in. Oh my god, Aegis, cool it. Aegis is freaking out. She must be getting off the couch. Every time she moves, Aegis is like and freaks out and like runs for the back door. It's like, this is not for you. I'm not moving just to take care of you. Dirty Sheets and Thunder Chief. Yeah, to this day, I still sing Bad Moon on the Rise as Bathroom on the Right because that's how my sister taught me to sing it. There's a bathroom on the right. Okay, I'm gonna hunt for my phone very quickly. I'm gonna find my notes that has my little like song lyric stuff. Okay, I'm back. I gotta remember that. See if I can embarrass myself. Wow. My microphone is turned up a little bit too high. I can hear the dog food hitting the bowl in the kitchen. Can I search my notes? Is that a thing I get to do? Yeah, okay. Okay, I don't know where that file ended up in my notes because I'm not seeing it, but I was trying to remember what the verse that I was trying to write was. I wish I could hear music in my head when it wasn't playing. Like, I get songs stuck in my head. I don't know if this is gonna make any sense. I don't know if this is gonna make any sense to you guys, or maybe your brains work a little different than mine. But I can't like hear or generate like music in my head if I don't hear it. Like I get like a hum stuck in my head, like But if I stop making the noise with my mouth, I don't like hear the music in my head. Just like I don't see pictures. Like I'm not a very visual thinker. I don't dream in pictures. I get like a black screen of like loading and then I wake up again. And I think that it would be... You hear 15 at a time. I don't see... Oh, you hear... Okay, you hear 15 at a time, sorry. Yeah. I drum with my feet to fall asleep. Gotcha, okay. We're talking about what I'm talking about. I was worried that I was echoing or something. Like when I'm trying to write, like I'll nod my head along because I'm like reading words in my head, but there's no like song, there's no music, there's no melody that I'm nodding my head to. I'm doing it to the words that I'm reading in my head. Like I don't know how to explain it in a better way, I guess. Like, yeah. It makes me wish that I could sing because I could just like say what I'm thinking, but I just don't hear the music in my head, so I have to think about how I would read like a poem or something, which is how I write. Like when I'm writing poetry, I write in a way that I would read it. But speaking of, I've got about 25 minutes before I'm gonna pop off stream. If we can get one more prompt poem in, if someone in chat has a prompt they would like me to turn into a poem, I've got enough time to do one of those with like some confirmation. Usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes. So yeah, otherwise I can just make one up or generate something, but I like to give chat the first opportunity. Sola says, I can never get music out of my head. The best is to listen to something so I can focus on not hearing 15. Yeah. That's how my brain works when I'm doing something else. I like dual audio as long as I'm not focused on both. If I've got a comfort audio, like a YouTube video that I've already seen, that I'm not receiving new information, I'm receiving like a repeat of information I've already had given to me, that is calming to me. Like I really appreciate that stimulus, and then I can focus on something else that I haven't done before and give it my entire focus. Don't make me go again. Angela's prompt is crazy cat lady. Okay. Yeah, sorry to put you guys on the spot. I was hoping that the third person I could see lingering in chat was going to chime in, but they decided to leave instead. Okay, let's start this one. 1:24:15. I used to fall asleep to heavy music just because, as you said, it was known and comfortable. Yeah, I have like 3 YouTube videos that I put on to fall asleep to, and it's this. I've seen them probably hundreds of times at this point, or at least heard them that many times. It's very comforting to me. It's the same stuff, and my body is expecting it and knows what to do. It's like, ah, yes, the sleeping channel. But it's the silliest thing. It's like a British gaming channel, not the Spiffing Brit, but not British. I shouldn't say British because I don't actually know. An English gaming channel. I don't know where in England the guy is, but somewhere over there. I always have something, just didn't want to bogart it. Well, I appreciate your solace. I'm also, I don't know if you were on stream when I announced it the other day, but my Ko-fi shop is open for commissions and that kind of stuff now too. If you have a gift or a personalized thing that you want, that's on there. And then I've got memberships over there too. And some blog posts. I see that you've been reacting to the blog posts. I appreciate that. It's always appreciated. Yeah, supposedly. I sleep very well that way. I fall asleep to horror movies, especially zombie and people getting ripped apart. It comforts me. Yeah. Okay, crazy cat lady. That would be comforting. The masses. Bufta. Sorry, Ange. I've woken up to cats like depositing dead mice on me. It's like, hey, what are you doing? Like, I brought you a gift. You're lazy. Like, thanks, cat. Go away. I'm not scared by horror movies. They make me laugh. The horror is stepping in cat puke at 3 a.m. Yeah. Medication for nightmares, so my body never gets completely into REM. Yeah, some of those meds are rough on the body for sure. But night terrors are worse. Cat puke sucks. Laugh mares, yeah, those are. I have been exposed to those a couple of times. I've never had them myself, but it is not a fun thing to wake up to, even if you're not the one having them. And that's time, 1:32:51. Okay, so 7 minutes and 36 seconds, 7.5 minutes on this one. A little bit of a speed run. Let's see, what did I miss here? Just started cackling and basically sleepwalking, not present at all. 6'3", she's 4'11". That sounds terrifying. Weird little bungle of confusion in the middle of the night. Absolutely, that sounds like something that I would remember forever and not enjoy. Okay, Ange, this is Crazy Cat Lady. We wrote this poem in... Oh... What did I say? I said 7 minutes, but I don't think that's correct. 8 minutes and 36 seconds, so 8.5 minutes. Still kind of a speed run. Anything that doesn't fit inside the lines, classified as crazy and cast aside, dragged home to the company of felines. Trained well is the woman keeping her masters supplied, with kibble and water, emptied boxes to fill. Purpose discovered by the lady humanity rejected, unfazed by every costly vet bill. Any unwanted kitten meticulously inspected, brought home to the pride. Repayment continue, forever feeling blessed. The lady's human family might think she had died, never risking arrival to the house cat's fortress. Oh, I appreciate it, Ange. Thank you. I like that one. That one was fun. Well, I think that's going to be it for me, everybody. Thank you for the prompts, and I look forward to the next one. I'm going to try and do these little 1.5 to 2 hour streams a little more frequently going forward with the channel. And I think I'm going to try to tailor a like a lo-fi or music playlist to have on the channel just for like overnights or late nights, if people want to support my views or support my watch time and leave me on in the background. But I won't be here, obviously. It'll just be like a lo-fi track. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out, and I hope that you guys have a beautiful rest of your night. I know it's late for you, and I hope you get some sleep. Talk to you tomorrow.